What's up, guys? It's Ben. Live to love, love to live. How's everyone today? Good. I was thinking today with Thanksgiving right around the way. Oh, yeah. It's Topless Mondays, too, by the way. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm topless for Mondays. So, anyway, Thanksgiving right around the corner, I was wondering, what is important to you? You know, what's important? Importance is an adjective that means great significance or value. Something that's likely to have a profound effect on your survival. Survival, success, well-being, all the above. Now, we obviously live in a physical world, and we have many different materialistic things to choose from. It seems, from what I've seen, that many people are very well endowed in these materialistic things. Cars, TVs, fancy purses, expensive clothes, houses, boats, yachts. So how do you know what's important? Is it the cost? Is it the rarity of it? Is it some other value? Are people important? Pets? Mother Earth? Knowledge? Is any of that stuff on your list? I feel like materialistic stuff divides us because, we're already divided by who's got the more money, but then people with the more money also have the more toys and fancy stuff, and it kind of makes some people feel better than other people, and it makes other people feel worse than other people. So it kind of just divides us, all this materialistic stuff, so it's really not that great for us anyway, but that's just a little side note I had here. One way to figure it out, what's important to you. I'm sorry. Are there important things you don't have that you want? Things you see other people with and you're like, man, if I just had that, I could finally be happy. Like that's all you need, then you're going to be happy. Well, I used to have a friend, and he always wanted the newest, brand new model of everything, and he always said if I could just get that new upgrade, man, I'll be happy. And so he's like stressing to get this new upgrades, stressing his wife out, they need to get the new upgrades. So he's working more, his wife's working more, they don't ever get to see each other, just trying to get this upgrade, right? And, they have feelings of resentment and sadness and despair because they don't ever see each other, they don't get to communicate, and they're not getting along. And so, it's basically tearing their life apart, this upgrade is. So they end up getting the upgrade, and it's awesome. They're checking it out, pulling out of the car lot, and what do they see? But they see their friends pulling out of the car lot with the new upgrade. And the husband's like, whoa, look at that one. So they're right back where they started, chasing upgrades. It's kind of silly. And by the end of it, they all have the same feelings that they started with, maybe a little bit stronger than they were. And they've got some new bad memories that they're going to have to deal with for the rest of their lives now, which are seeds for negativity, And by negativity, I mean it's drawing them further apart from each other, pulling them apart. Negative things pull people apart. Positive things pull people together. And when we talk about it like this, it's obvious that this isn't good for their relationship, but many of us go through similar situations and buy stuff we don't really need, that we can't really afford, and that aren't a necessity for our survival, you know. And it's a silly thing to do, but we all do it. But we need to realize that if something, a situation, a person, something you're going to buy has the possibility of impacting you negatively with your loved ones, just don't do it. I mean, avoid the situation. There's many times in life that we could have just, not went and avoided situations and didn't even risk it, and instead something bad happens. Okay, so we need to realize what's important in this world. And we must truly learn to find the love inside us. It's a conscious decision that we, the individuals, have to make. You got to monitor, change your thoughts from low frequency thoughts of sadness, fear, anger, hate, hostility, frustration, jealousy. And we need to change them, kick them out, stop them, and change them to high frequency thoughts of love, encouragement, joy, peace, things like that. When your frequency gets higher, when you're doing these positive things all the time that bring people together, you're quickly gonna see that you're attracting people of the same high frequency that are nice and happy and joyous, and you're also quickly gonna notice that the materialistic stuff that seemed so important not too long ago, it's not that important. You can do without it. Concentrate on spreading love, and it all starts within. I don't know if you know that a lot of the buildings in ancient Egypt say, "Know thyself," like above the main entrance, because they knew that everything starts within, and you have to be able to love yourself before you can love. You got to be able to love yourself, who you really are, without lying or trying to impress anyone or, any of that stuff. You have to actually be yourself, and then you can really do good stuff. So yeah, once you find this true you, and you exhibit the love that really is you, I mean, that love is who you are. Once you find this true you, a lot of things in your life might need adjusting so you can nurture this better you, this better version of yourself. No more pretending to be what we're not. No more trying to impress or compare anyone to ourselves. We just need to move forward, get to the higher frequency where you're going to attract more high frequency beings, and it's going to be great. It's going to be compelling for you. And today's Monday. It's a new beginning. Right now is a new beginning. So let's do something or start something that will be positive and bring us closer together. We could go volunteer in a neighborhood we don't usually go to, or maybe learn a new language, start learning a new language. That's a good way to get closer to people that you haven't really dealt with before. Or even better yet, give a stranger a hug. See where that takes you. Don't sneak up and give them a hug, but ask them and then give them a hug. It works better that way. And we can do it. Let's live to love. Let's don't live to upgrade. Upgrade schmupgrade. We don't need to stress about things that aren't crucial. We don't need to stress at all, but especially not about those kind of things. On my journey, I've learned that quite often things that appeared important at one time don't really matter at another time. And what is important is love and spreading love. We have to be the change that we want to see. I love you, and I love to see you change. Let's live to love and love to live. It just keeps getting better. Let's save the world. And song of the day today is "All We Need Is Love" by the Beatles. And here's the poem of the day. I always wanted to be a baller. Fancy cars and rings, marble floors and diamond pendants hanging off of platinum chains. But then it became so clear that all that crap was quite silly. Because when it comes to the cause of helping the world out, the only thing that matters is love, really. So, I said it, you spread it. Hit that subscribe and let's get it. If you liked it, then like it. Don't forget to tap notifications to get a reminder for you to remember to watch the remainder of my new videos from November to December. Peace and love to all. Love you.